20 out 30 out of this. So now we gotta figure out food tokens. I feel like food. I feel like food tokens are gonna be black green. Hello, June358. How are you doing? We just wrapped up the gifts quest and are now working on the food quest. Um, as I ironically eat food. I'm doing okay. It's been a while. Well, I'm glad that you are well. Let's try it out. So here are the achievements. Working on our winter achievements. We've done most of them. We just have 2 left. This is an inevitability. This is... we have to specifically try to sacrifice food tokens. So with this deck, hopefully that's an inevitability as well. I really like these events, even though they make me use wild cards I wouldn't otherwise use, and that's the reason why these events exist, I'm sure. I enjoy them. Having the restriction or a specific goal makes it more fun for me. Okay. Dark Legion says, and if not for the wins for this deck? This one we are specifically trying to sacrifice 45 foods, Dark Legion Mage. You thought to ask that question from what you said about this deck for the wins. I'm sorry, I don't understand. This is the first time playing this deck, so I do not yet know its win rate. You were talking about wins for this deck, and you thought to reply back on a question with, if not for the wins. Okay, so did I answer your question, which is that this deck is specifically meant to create and sacrifice foods? Not the win cons, but you are asking as in, but what if not the deck wins on winning? You are asking as in, but what if not the deck wins on winning? Like general wins and not the win conditions. So, like, if I win a game, that's fine. I'm just saying that that's not what my goal is right now. Been sitting here thinking that the smell you were smelling was electrical burn with dust on it or sawdust. Come to find out, it was your eggnog cup making the smell. Oh no. You would rather have eggnog than something burning. I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense, yeah. No VOD of this. You were going to clip the part where you were trying to get what you just said to make you ask the question. Yeah, because I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm so sorry. That's interesting, though, that it's not giving you a VOD at all. Um, I've been having issues with my internet, so. It feels bad, man. I die. Yeah, so that was my first attempt on the deck. Um, this is what it looks like. You're playing your elf deck. You tried doing a gift deck, but could not figure it out. Um, DMK, I just did the gift deck, and it was blue white. So I kind of, first of all, you gotta do gerbils. Gerbils when gift giving to draw cards, very important, and that's in white. And then using blue just seemed like some of the best kind of gift things were also in blue, like Kidnap and Into the Flood Maw, those kinds of things. So that's my suggestion. That's how I did it. was gonna say my bitrate is in the green. It's not me this time. I've been having a little bit of internet trouble today. Pump, pump, pump it up. Pump, pump, pump it up. Ooh, Phyrexian Arena. Dark Legion Mage says rip. Oh no, the bitrate is bad again. Might be back. Like I said, the internet has been unkind to me today. For no apparent reason. Looks fine now? Cool. It's Sunday, so there are a lot of people online. That may be the case. Random still buffers at times. Gonna wait because Death Touch Trample is quite good. Need to be able to gain life somehow. Or not gain life, draw cards. Well, I could get the Scream Puff back. Maybe I'll mill them out. We got 19 cards left. And they're drawing 2 per turn. Minus 49 to your opponent. Nice. Why, I got a second one. If they have another removal spell, they have another removal spell. Super Base returns. We're trying to do food things now. They have chosen to sacrifice their pride mate, knowing that I will lose my scream puff. What do we got here? Theoretically, I live with one, so we'll see if that works out. They have 6 cards left in their library. If I can survive, I think I can mill them out. The question is, can they do 7 to me this turn? They've got 6 in the air. Only have to have 1 more point of damage. And they have their entire graveyard to work with. Interesting. Okay. I wonder if they have any sacrifice. They don't. Really? There was nothing in their graveyard that could help them? Really? Yeah, because that was. Didn't have. Yeah, I guess they didn't have anything that could help them that turn. Nice. I mean, look, I didn't build these decks expecting to win games. If they win, that's nice. But, I'm mainly just trying to do food things. What have we got here? How far are we now? Almost halfway. This deck needs more Bloodghast? Why? Isn't Bloodghast land drop? I will believe that I will get a forest. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe that I will get a forest. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe I will get a forest. I believe, I believe, I believe. Oh, I believe. Or another green source. That'll do. Yikes. That's a permanent too. Peace and joy be with them, harmony and wisdom. It's another festive fighter. Sometimes they are just too fast. Also, you know, this deck isn't really meant to... When they let Alchemy into Explore an arena, they did that months ago, and it was deeply upsetting. That's why we now have Pioneer. Yeah, I don't know, you might be doing Historic instead of Pioneer. Yeah. Because Explorer doesn't exist anymore. They changed it to Pioneer. Um, 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 There are probably some people who enjoy that, says Dark Legion Mage. It's true. There are some people who actually like Historic. I'm not one of them. Yeah, Explorer's gone far enough back in time to have all the relevant Pioneer cards, and Pioneer is a supported paper format. Yes. Used to be a Historic player. Yes, I did. Yes. And I stopped pretty much when they started putting in the stuff that I didn't enjoy. Um, Played a game of such BS and you realize you were playing historic. Yup. That is how it go. I'm not sure how likely a board wipe is at this point. I'm at least going to kind of defend against the split up. The rats march. I think this poor fellow is not getting lands. Quite the game of cat and mouse. Ha 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 ha. And fox, apparently. Yeah, for me, see, my thing is, if I enjoyed digital only card effects, I would play Hearthstone, where you don't get mana screwed. Like, literally, that's my opinion on it. I know other people have other opinions. Trying to stream a little extra long today because I know I started late. And I was able to eat some leftovers for lunch, so worked out okay. It's Badgermole, ba-dum bum ba-dum. How are people getting that Ice Age card sleeve? I don't know. Dark Legion, I haven't played Marvel Snap in months. Even though I love Marvel, I was just like, I'm tired of them adjusting the cards and making it so that I don't know what they do anymore. Would you like to hear how Hearthstone has the latest set that may make my jank brain brew? Sure. Oh, they didn't counter it. They're just like, I wanted you to know that I could have countered it if I cared, but I don't. Five mana Warlock spell, you forget the name. Split a random creature in your hand in half perfectly. Both halves retain their full text box. It's interesting. I mean, yeah, that'll wipe out everything, even if I do put a counter. So, resolve. So, for example, if you split a Scream Puff, you get a 2/2 and a 2/3, both with their full text box for 2 and 3 mana, respectively. Oh, interesting. Same set has a 7 mana trigger with your enters triggers, your death triggers, and your end of turn triggers all trigger twice. Ooh, boy. So, does it make 2 copies, or does it make 4 weak copies? Like, would you have 2/2/3s and 2/2/2s, or would you have like a 1/1, a 1/1, a 1/1, and a 1/2? Let's and then just go to the races. Huh. It's a one-time thing, and thus Dios does not copy it. Oh, okay. I thought it was a creature entering the battlefield. My bad. You're using it to split Dios. Okay. Honestly, this looks like a great make them figure it out board. Yeah. They didn't want to give up their Badgermole for some reason. Or they just figured they didn't have anything left. Still have somehow not sacrificed 45 foods. They, in fact, did not figure it out, yeah. I mean, there's also a certain point where I have a huge board and then. Oh, they didn't read that my stuff had trample. Ah, indeed. That's probably what happened. Or they just didn't want to continue with a blank board when I had almost a full board, you know? Okay. Dios has the perfect partner, Incendious. I'm sure it's because I was reading about JoJo's the other day, but I keep thinking Dio. Okay. Um, well, we're gonna start making tokens to sacrifice. Huh. It's formerly a 6 mana 2/10, but it got changed to a 7 mana to prevent peak shenanigans. ETB, shuffle 5 eruptions into your deck, deal 1 damage to each enemy when drawn. End of turn, all eruptions in your deck deal 1 or more damage. I'm gonna see if they have more removal. It would seem they do. But they are running out of cards. Any card in Hearthstone that plays itself when drawn inherently replaces itself when drawn with a new card. Oh. So you just played Dios into Insidious with an empty deck, your next draw would deal 30 damage to each enemy. Seems pretty good. Your choice. What would you like to destroy? You played 100 Dios with 2 Incendious, it would be 100 damage. Seems pretty alright. Well, I'm gonna sacrifice all of my foods and try not to die. I don't think it's gonna work, though. Interesting, I got another one of these. Um... But I think I should prioritize gaining life. Because I'm pretty sure Bahamut's ability is just gonna straight up kill me. Like, one-shot me. On its own. And then if it doesn't, he swings 9 in the air, probably. Oh no, he's gonna draw 2 cards first. Interesting. If I had realized that there was a thing in between, I might have played this. Yep. Foundations. The more you know. Well, that was kind of them to sacrifice the Hedron archive. I wonder why they did that. Maybe they're playing with their food a little. It's Ugin, da dun 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 dun. Look, I'm gonna make them pay for their arrogance and sacrifice as many foods as possible while trying to live. Like, you know? Ugin has a father? Uh, isn't it just the big dragon that spawned everything? Yeah, Dragon. Yeah. Yeah, the Dragon birthed all of the Elder Dragons. And Ugin and Bolus are the youngest twins. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Open your mind to possibility.
It's true. I mean, they could pop my food. That would be the correct choice. Because Ugin can just get rid of my blocker. But they're not going to do that. Yep. But I'm not quite dead. I am not quite dead. I can maybe sack one more food, that's how it goes. I'm not quite dead. I am not quite dead. I'm gonna sack a food. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna die on the crackback, probably. 'Cause don't they have haste, so, you know, I won't live. Yes, but I'm at 5. I am indeed fairly dead. Hilarious. Yes. Yeah, we got you, man. We got you. Still not there? Still? So close. Only 4 more. Snooze. You like my theme song? It's Oogan ba-dum-bum-ba-da. Whenever it's a dumb card, that's the theme song. By the way, the origins of that were back in high school. We did a musical called The Boyfriend. It's a really dumb musical, and there was a song, and the song ended the boyfriend, and then there was like a little musical flourish, do 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 do, where everyone like posed, and that's where it comes from. No real rhyme or reason, just I don't like the show and was in it and had to deal with it, and that transfers over to annoying magic cards. They were doing that back to 80s sitcoms. This show's older than that. This show was one of Julie Andrews' first shows on Broadway. That's how old the show is. I'm not saying that she's super old, but I mean, she is a little old. Your high school crush was into musicals and actually enjoyed them. Oh, I love musicals. I just don't like the boyfriend. It just didn't age very well. Do I like being in them? I used to, yeah. Back in the day when I was in high school and stuff. I mean, that would make a certain amount of sense. Yeah, sadly, after I started having neurological issues, I kind of stopped being in shows. Would you like to swing your paw patch? I'm gonna try and block. Do you have a giant growth? No, you don't. It bites the dust. I don't know if that was a good choice for them. Because they have to block or die, you know? And they're still pretty close to dead. I mean, maybe they're just doing what they can to try to stay alive. I don't have trample anymore, so. My Scream Puff is fairly impressive, it's true. And now we're going to play the race of who can get creatures on board faster. That Land Elves is going to get pretty beefy. Casual 9/9 Land Elves. I will go to one as well. Whenever this creature attacks, dang it. Um, Unfortunately, I think I just die. Sacrifice my final food. It was a close game. We did it! Yay! And now it's just Decorated Duelist, which I can just do that in normal games. So, yay, we did it! We did the thing! We did the thing! Hooray! Now just 3 more for Festive Fighter. Yeah, I can, I'll run a 1 minute, 30-second ad break, and then we'll just do a couple more games to cool down. Guess I can just go back into ranked queue. Jank all day, meta cooldown. It's a pretty good opener, actually. You are interesting. Okay. Oh dear. It's unfortunate that I could not quite get there. You missed a Caravel. Caravel and Curve. Cavero. So living end adjacent, yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure. Winning with 1 life is the same as winning with 20 life. There's nothing I could have done, I don't think, to have killed them. It was just. I even went first. But they got the Caravel and Curve, and I could not quite kill them on my turn 4. Not in those colors. The funny thing was, is I was like, oh man, this is an amazing start. And it still wasn't good enough. They just kind of got there. Yep. Yipperoo. Kill creatures beats play creatures. Who knew? Well, that's number 2. Good enough. Actually, I don't know if that will count. Because it was. Somebody was saying earlier that it might have to be a certain amount of turns to count as a game. Super Base, you know what game I've been playing a lot of? Hilariously? Heretic's Fork. I'm really enjoying the tower defense deck builder combo. I've just been playing it off stream because I feel like it'd be boring to watch on stream because you've been playing but there's a glitch that ruins it. Oh, really? So the thing with this with me is that um the character powers seem to matter very little. So, yeah, you have the options for different characters, but like it doesn't actually matter. Um I think we'll do a Fighty McFighterton. When the devs added speed up, the game doesn't process it correctly. Is that why the enemies kind of go slowly sometimes? Ah. I guess I figured that that's what was meant to happen. I didn't real because I've always sped it up. So I wonder if that means that my strategy wouldn't normally work. The game has higher difficulties where the powers matter more and more. Ah, okay. I guess I'm still playing it on standard difficulty, I don't know. To unknown who lives and dies by his power. Did you draw rock? Yes, all is well. No? Well, GG, I guess. Yeah, it's just it's a very yeah, I guess I need to explain the trash added in mechanic. Ah, okay. Yeah, I guess I kind of need to figure out. If your held cards in deck and discard ever fall below 13, you get rocks to go back to up to 13. You just offer them Galta. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. And I draw a card. Cool. They're probably gonna be able to kill me in the sky. Like legitimately. They are gonna be able to kill me in the sky. Yeah. There isn't anything I can do. They're like, just in case. Jeez, that was before the Leonin Vanguards? Anywho, that was 3 games, so now I should get the thing. Wait. Maybe the one didn't count. That one didn't count where they scooped. We gotta do one more. We gotta do one more and hope it lasts the whole time. Yeah, I did play 3, but there was the one where the person scooped early on, and apparently that one didn't count. Even though I was not the one who scooped. So it goes sometimes. For Hearthstone, it always counts the winner. Well, that first strike doesn't bode well for me. Kind of feel like my main play is to race them. Number of mana plus turns combined. You think Duelist is such a silly card. Indeed. Indeed it is. I'm gonna whip out my reach creature. See if it makes a difference. Bodies. That is gonna be a GG. Because my only choice was to race them, and now they have lifelink, so. Do 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 do. Just kidding, it's actually ending right now. Do do. And that one did count. I guess maybe it could tell that they had lethal on board. Claim. Cool. I didn't unlock anything that time, but I did get something earlier. If I go to profile and titles, I got like the cool or something like that. Or maybe that was an emote. I guess it must have been an emote, which I don't use. Whatevs. They added extra events so people didn't have to do them all of them. Oh. Lame. Okay. Well, clearly they were not anticipating me. Let's see. Well, Evening Chill's playing Plants vs. Zombies. That sounds fun. Let's do that. I got content out of them. It's true. One spare event so you could skip Brawl, because Brawl was terrible. That was probably the hardest one. Winning 5 games with a Snow Commander was pretty brutal. Make sure I'm spelling the name correctly, yeah. I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Please be sure to stay safe out there. Have a good one. Oh, and by the way, I'm traveling for the holidays. So I won't be streaming Saturday. maybe Sunday. So happy holidays!